Greetings from Revealing the Hidden. Hope you all are safe and sound. And today we are going to discuss yet another beautiful topic, that is growing in marriage. Marriage is not ending with the day of wedding. We are starting our marriage on the day of wedding or before that once our marriage is fixed, and it ends when death separates from both of them. So today we are going to see how we can grow in marriage, and we have Nelson Abraham to continue the session. Yes, Nelson, welcome back to the session again. And today we are going to discuss how we can grow in the marriage, or how the marriage can grow the spouse. I know you're not married, still you can put some thoughts into it.
Uh, I feel a good marriage will make you better as a person. Like I have certain shortfalls or I have certain shortcomings where the other person will help me grow and overcome that situation. So when I know that I've become a better person than I was yesterday, is when you know that you are growing as a person. So that is when you see, when in a marriage, when you grow personally, is when you know that somebody has played a part in it, and most of the times it is your spouse.
Yes.
So what did I say? That you're married, you would probably give a better explanation in this area. So yeah, we could have some good tips from you for this.
Yes, when you were talking about the improvement of the person, I really thought about myself. I was a tomboy, and
Yeah.
I was not organized much, a normal girl. But my husband is extremely opposite.
Right.
Now 12 years, after completing 12 years, when I look what has passed, I understood that I really grew better.
Yeah.
My grooming styles improved, the way I present things improved, my discipline improved, my organization improved.
And not just that, he encouraged you to
Yes.
study more, right? And
He encouraged
get
to
better
do
education.
my double masters,
Exactly.
PhD
Exactly.
program. So I would say I really grew in my marriage.
Exactly.
And when I compared the growth I had and the shortcomings, I would say the growth is always
Better, higher.
overweight, so that as days goes by, I'm neglecting the shortcomings of my marriage.
Right.
This is the growth of a marriage. So I'm not trying to say that something great I achieved. I'm trying to say, when you put that point, I literally thought what I was before marriage, and my loved ones all told me I will not survive in marriage more than 1 month, and I completed 12 years. That literally showed that I grew. When I grew, my husband grew. When my husband grew, our family grew. And if I want to see a stark difference of my husband never liked to pray, and now he's the pastor. So this is the stark difference, where we both adjusted to each other so that we could come up together. There were a lot of storms, we could have separated, and still things are going on, but we choose to stay together, because marriage is not a simple thing. It is a covenant between God, husband and wife. And if anything happened to our marriage, this is affecting our children.
True.
So I don't want my children to be the victim of broken family. So I want to grow further in my marriage. Maybe after 50 years of my marriage, I will speak better than what I'm speaking today.
Right.
So coming to the topic of growing in marriage, if you see, we can actually divide the marriage in different stages. So if you see, the first stage is a lot of love, romance, and it's everything is what? Glittering in the air.
Glittery,
Yes, because every day they go out to eat together, they make they may rent out some place and they will enjoy their life. It is an expensive affair. Whatever they could bear, we are trying to put a mask and show a better face because
Right.
it's a honeymoon time or the
Honeymoon
new period, whereas physically we are knowing each other, mentally, spiritually, everything we are knowing each other. So this is the first page or the chapter I want to speak. The second chapter I want to say is the reality hitting on them. They understand, okay, this way
Once
I
you get
can
out of the
yes. Once you are done with the
honeymoon
initial
period, first 2 years.
okay, this is reality and I need to manage my life, and lot of settlement is happening, maybe financial settings, job settings, there can be some kind of compromise, and I would say not one thing with the parents, the involvement of in-laws in the family. Means the in-laws may not like me, so I need to do some settlement in my character because I want the family to run. So this is the second chapter. The initial thing was that we will be together. So individual differences was not there. Maybe you like coffee as a husband, I may not like coffee. So in the first stage, I'm okay to drink coffee because my husband likes coffee. But when the second page comes, I don't like coffee will come out because more than a limit, I cannot put a mask or
Right.
entertain your
Right.
what wishes and desires to be more than me. So here the initial what cracks
Start
starts.
chinks in the armor.
The third page I would say is the rebellious page. Okay, I compromised with you. Then I understood what is the real page. Now I'll say this is my desire. I want my things to be done.
Right.
So majority of the divorce happens in the first stage, second stage, and the third stage, whereas they will stand up and tell that this is my right, I want my freedom, or I want my financial freedom, I want my personal freedom, I want my time freedom.
Things to be done the way I
Yes,
want it to
things
be.
want to be
Yeah.
done. And I still remember when we got married, I'm talking about initial days. My Jones wants this box to be here.
Right.
So I'll say, Jones, if it is here, what is the problem? So then I understood, no, if I say my way like that, we cannot stay together because he is into a disciplined life.
Right.
So I compromise, still compromising because I need my life to become a better life.
Right,
And
right.
keeping the box here, nothing
There's
is
no
bothering
reason.
me.
Yeah, exactly. Might bother him, but it not.
Yeah,
doesn't
I want that
affect
to
me.
be
Yeah.
beautiful, and it is beautiful.
Right.
It's okay. Whatever opinion I have, whatever education, occupation, whatever I have, I'm okay to compromise. So this kind of, if the compromise is not there, the rebellious nature will start. And these all things will reflect on our childbearing because most of the couples will have children after the first year or the second year, and they become the victims of all these chapters. Whereas the fourth stage or the fourth page is the last page, whereas lot of compromise happens. And I accept my husband or I accept my spouse with all his or her flaws or with all his disabilities, and I accept he is like this and I need to cover it up. And the growing of marriage really shows that wherever I am weak, my spouse is strong.
Strong. True.
Wherever my spouse is strong, I am weak. Then only we can stay together. Two horses cannot be together because both are equally independent. Then there are a lot of clashes. One need to be submissive. One of the main principles of marriage in Christianity, I would say everywhere the man ties the knot on women. Whatever gender equality we speak, I have not seen a woman tying a knot on a husband. So that shows that the husband has a authoritative figure compared to the wife. So this will be a good policy that can be taken in marriage, not to show that I'm lower to someone. It is to maintain the balance of the house, so that always I have seen that the men spoke a little more, or the men's way of thinking is a little more open way compared to women, whereas women is not that. This is what I've seen in common, including me. Compared to the way my Jones speak, I really think that why I did not think in that open way, that manner. So I believe that that we should talk. And once you reach to the fourth stage, the husband will speak to the wife his opinion, wife will speak her opinion to the husband, and they will come to common conclusion.
Yeah.
So-
There has to be a common
Yes.
ground.
So what happened? The faster you come to the fourth page,
Better, yeah.
the better you can have your life, whereas all are looking at us.
Right.
Whereas the sound of a house should not be the voice of the community of our society. So we need to learn how to grow more in life. So one of the counseling session I was attending for marriage is that husband and wife are like sharp stones that is flowing together. They should float together. As they keep on flowing, what are the sharpnesses keep on reducing, and by the end they reach the valley. They are beautiful pebbles. So this is the way the husband and wife should stay together, fight together, have their own time, whereas family or no one should involve over there. Whereas when my parents involve, obviously they will support me because I'm their daughter. When my husband's family is involved, that is their son, obviously they will support the other person because there is something to do with my child. Even though my child is mentally retarded, I will support my son. That is the relationship between the parents and children. So I would say the other person's injustice will be covered up if the family is involving. So I feel that the husband and wife should stay together
Stick together.
and they need to
True.
grow. And as I would say, the more wedding anniversary you're celebrating, you should count on the blessings you're having and how I improved in my marriage than blaming the second person.
True.
So I think I spoke enough, Nelson.
Yeah.
Since you did not get married, I took the charge of speaking on growing in marriage.
That's a good tip, and a lot of people can take that forward.
Yes.
Definitely. So thank you for that.
Yeah, thank you so much for watching us, and these are some of the experience what we have. And those who are married and having very good life and good experience, please respond to us so that we can improve our knowledge about better married life. Till we meet next time with another interesting topic, stay happy and stay healthy. Thank you.